Welcome to Retro's Food Court, where the food is real, the opinions are real, and the tingles are tasty. Let's meet our first defendant. Honorable Judge Retro presides. Hey guys, welcome back to Retro's Food Court. It's a series where I review different types of fast food in a relaxing, soft-spoken ASMR style. Now, today's episode, I'm going to review KFC, specifically KFC chicken. But I also got some sides here just to, round it out a bit. So, specifically, what we have here is 4-piece chicken dinner, along with some macaroni salad, fries, and of course, I got my shotgun glass full of ketchup, and I'm drinking some Sprite. Alright, some quick nutritional facts about KFC first, or about chicken specifically. If you just want to skip right ahead to the eating, there'll be timestamps as usual below, so you could do that if you wish. So now it's kind of hard to say nutritional facts about the chicken because there's each type of cut of the chicken will have different nutritional value. So I'm just going to do the drumstick. And by the way, this is the original recipe chicken, not the crispy one. Although that probably would have been a good choice just for the sound, but maybe I'll do that in another video. Alright, so one KFC drumstick is 140 calories. I don't even see a drumstick here, but whatever. What's this? No, that's not a drumstick, that's a wing. But anyway, 140 calories, 8 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, 15 grams of protein, and 0 grams of sugar, to give you some idea. And the description on the website says, for this box here, it comes in a box, but it says 4 pieces of Canadian farm-raised and hand-breaded secret recipe chicken. I believe that's the original recipe. 2 individual sides of your choice, and a drink, basically. I paraphrase that a little bit. Alright, so let's, why don't we just get started here? I don't know. I'll just grab a piece of chicken here. I don't know what piece that is. It's a piece, that's all I know. Nice and crispy and greasy. So here we go. Definitely greasy, but it's to be expected with KFC. And I'm going to adjust this mic just a little bit. Okay, I think that's in a better spot. Let's have another bite. Oh yeah, that's good. That's what I'm talking about. Can really taste those 11 secret herbs and spices or whatever. Of course, they have that slogan, finger licking good, which is kind of a necessity because fingers get so greasy. I mean, there's always napkins, but do some licking. All right. Oh yeah. It's good stuff. I have some Sprite. That's really good. Grab another piece here. Maybe, I'll go with this piece. Nice chunk of chicken. That's weird as KFC is one of those foods that I actually prefer to eat like straight from the fridge without warming it up, which I know is probably not the best thing to do for safety reasons with chicken, but yeah, there's something about KFC straight out of the fridge that is better. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but hey, no one should really try that because it's probably not safe. Not that I'm the first and only one to try that, but if it's already cooked, it should be safe, shouldn't it? I don't know, bro. I don't know how stuff works. But let me know if you do that too. If you eat KFC cold from the fridge. Another question I'm curious to hear your thoughts on is, do you put ketchup on KFC chicken? Some people think that's gross, some people like it. I do sometimes, but I really like ketchup though, generally speaking. But I don't always put it on everything, just most of the time. I'm making a mess here. Wish it was more crispy for you guys, but it's more crispy than crispy than greasy. It's more greasy than crispy. That's what I meant to say. Okay, let's finish this piece off here. So this is the wing, so there's obviously more bones and whatnot. More bones than meat. Okay, we'll go take another sip. Okay, I'll start on this piece, whatever it is, and I'm going to read some interesting stuff I found on Wikipedia about KFC chicken. So first I'll take a bite. It says, a copy of the recipe signed by Sanders, that's Colonel Sanders, is held. So this is regarding, the secret recipe and stuff like that. So a copy of the recipe signed by Sanders is held inside a safe, inside a vault in KFC's Louisville headquarters, along with 11 vials containing the herbs and spices. That's kind of weird. It's cool, but weird. To maintain the secrecy of the recipe, half of it's produced by Griffith Laboratories before it's given to McCormick, who add the second half. I think it's kind of weird that part of this food is made in a laboratory. I mean, maybe that's just the name of the company. It's not actually a laboratory, but that's interesting. Take another bite here. In 1999, a couple who bought the house formerly occupied by Colonel Sanders found scribbled notes purported to be the secret recipe. Initially, KFC wanted to file a lawsuit against the couple to stop an auction of the notes, but by early 2001, it dropped the lawsuit claiming the scribbled notes are nowhere close to the original recipe. Interesting. Interesting and delicious. Joe Ledington of Kentucky, a nephew by marriage of Colonel Sanders, claimed to have found a copy of the original KFC fried chicken recipe on a handwritten piece of paper in an envelope in a scrapbook. In August 2016, Chicago Tribune staffers conducted a cooking test of this recipe and claimed after a few attempts that, with the addition of the MSG flavor enhancer accent, they produced fried chicken which tasted indistinguishable from the chicken they purchased at KFC. I'm pretty sure it doesn't really say that much more about that, but didn't they reveal it not too long ago officially? I could be wrong, but maybe this article needs to be updated. It's interesting though that they tried so hard to keep it a secret and they have it in vials and it's safe and stuff like that. It's like, is it really that necessary? No one's gonna come along and rip off their recipe and destroy their business or anything. I mean, there's already other chicken places that have their own recipe. You're not gonna beat KFC at being KFC. Gotta do something different. So yeah, this piece is a little dry. So I might, in other circumstances, put some ketchup on it, but I won't do that for the moment. Oh, this piece broke off. I'll take care of that in a bit. Another interesting tidbit I saw on the Wikipedia is it says the official KFC Twitter account follows just 11 accounts, which are the social media accounts of the 5 Spice Girls and 6 profiles with the first name of herb. Sorry, to reflect the KFC recipe of 11 herbs and spices. Interesting. Well, it's interesting, I'll just say that. Now, I mentioned in other videos, other food court videos, that when I was growing up, my parents never really took me to like McDonald's or Burger King or anything like that. Maybe like once or twice. Ever, but I don't really remember. We would go to other fast food places sometimes. Probably one they took me to most often was KFC for whatever reason. And again, not like it was every day or once a week or whatever, but every so often. Probably the most nostalgia from childhood in terms of fast food would be KFC, I would have to say. Especially like if we went to the beach or something and there's a KFC around there, which there usually was. It's good beach food, I think. Not like eating it on the sand or nothing, but they had the picnic areas usually. So I'll just keep working on this. That was a nice crispy piece. I remember a while back, KFC had this campaign where, what was it, like an ad campaign or whatever, where they were doing commercials where they're like trying to insinuate that KFC was healthy because it's high protein, low carbs. But clearly everyone knows it's not, the healthiest food. And I think they were like kind of forced by the FDA or whatever to not say that because it's kind of ridiculous, but I could be mistaken. That's just my memory. So what do you guys think of KFC compared to, the other chicken places? I guess KFC is the most recognized one, I would say, in the world. But yeah, Popeyes, I guess, which is probably the second most well-known, but I don't know, I could be wrong. I'm gonna have a fry just to change it up a bit. But I'll let you know my final thoughts, of course, at the end of the video. And let's finish this guy off here. I also, before it used to be Kentucky Fried Chicken, the full name, and now they just call it KFC. Or PFK, I guess that's the French version of it, because I'm up here in Canada, way up here in Canada. But yeah, I remember when they made that switch. And I just assumed, okay, KFC, it's easier to say, it's shorter, it's more catchy or whatever. But then my cousin's like, oh, you know why they made that change? I'm like, why? And they're like, oh, because they don't want to associate it with fried. They don't want the word fried in there because, obviously people associate that with unhealthy food. And when I heard that, I'm like, yeah, come on, that's ridiculous. I didn't say that, but I'm thinking that doesn't sound right. But it's probably at least part of the reason why they changed it. Can't really say for sure, but I mean, one look at the grease on the bag and stuff will tell you that it's fried, but anyway, who knows? Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is a greasy piece of chicken. Should put my goggles on before I took a bite into that one. Just dripping everywhere. Not complaining though. The way I think about it is, if you're gonna have fast food, especially fried food, I don't care if it's greasy as hell, as long as it tastes good. Because I'm not gonna eat it often. But if you're gonna go greasy, then go greasy, you know what I mean? It's just, my personal philosophy. A few more bites should demolish this guy. Yeah, I remember not realizing for a long time that Colonel Sanders was a real guy. And there was this KFC commercial I used to see where they'd show some old footage of him. I guess it was real footage, but as a kid, I always thought, oh, that's not, or whenever I saw this commercial, I was like, that's obviously an actor or whatever, because he's not a real guy. I thought it was like Santa Claus or something. But apparently, he's a real dude. I mean, he's long gone now, but, My dog's probably pretty mad at me right now. He's in the other room, in my bedroom. He probably smells it. But actually, he's pretty good with food, like when I'm eating in front of him. Doesn't like bark or beg or anything. He will like stare at you, but, he doesn't whine at all. And he will drool like crazy. And he'll get these like drool bubbles that form on the sides of his mouth. But I have to be very careful what I give him. Apparently he has some kind of food allergy and I'm not sure what it is. And I think it might be chicken actually, so. I usually don't give him human food, but, a little piece here and there. Alright, that was the chicken. Next up is the macaroni salad. Now, I have to say this is a guilty pleasure of mine. I love this. This is my favorite stuff at KFC. Like sometimes I just go there and just get the macaroni salad, and it's not even that good, but for some reason I can't stop eating it. So we're gonna take a little bit here. So many memories just came back to me right now. That's some goopy goodness. Grade A goopy goodness. Oops. Luckily I put a napkin there. Yeah, my brother used to love this stuff. I still do. I remember when we were kids, and I think we went shopping with our parents or something like that, and it was getting late, so like, we'll just pick up KFC on the way home. And me and my brother were starving, so my dad comes back with the KFC, and then he puts it in the the back seat with us, and then he had to go, I don't know, put gas or something like that. And I was like filling up the tank. Me and my brother like opened the bag and sneaked some of the macaroni salad out of the thing. Yeah, we thought we were such badasses, but yeah, it's getting messy. Gonna have to wash this tablecloth. But like I said, it's okay. It's all worth it. It's just good food. Yeah, this definitely needs a spoon. I'm gonna do this. This might make it easier. There we go. Yeah, it's better. Slightly. Ah. Oh well. There we go. Do it like that. It's good thinking, Retro. I'm more interested in how they make this macaroni salad, not the 11 herbs and spices, because every other place I try getting this kind of thing, it's just not the same. Okay. Oh man, I wish I had more of that. Okay, so we'll end it off with the fries. I'll empty out the bag here. There we go. Nice golden fry here. Dip it in our shot glass. Can't go wrong with french fries. And ketchup. They're basically the Taco Bell fries. It's basically the same company. Literally, it's one of those ones where they're connected. Good stuff. Nice color too. I don't know how natural that is, but oops. Oh, I hear my dog running around in my bedroom. He knows I'm eating. The fries are pretty soggy now. They're like cold by now. It's not their fault because I picked it up and then came home and I had to set up and they're still good, but they just don't give off that crispy crunch. Whoops, drop something in there. Whatever. They're just not, nice and crispy for your pleasure. Oh, it's broken. It's okay. I just watched this movie called The Menu, which is quite good. Seems to be pretty, getting a lot of attention these days, but every time I eat now and talk about food, I can't help but think about that movie. Not that I'm a foodie, I'm more of an eatie. But still. Maybe I'll review it if anyone's interested. I thought the ending could have been better. That was my biggest problem. But still really good. I'm sure the chef in that movie would have a thing or two to say about KFC. Kind of. But maybe he would have been happier working there. Okay. All right, now first my ratings and final verdict. For taste, between 1 and 10, I remember this is just for the chicken. I'd give it a 7. It's good, greasy. But sometimes it's dry. Sometimes it's too greasy. So it's a little bit inconsistent. But still good. Textures, like I said, it's hit or miss depending on how greasy or dry it is, I guess. But when it's just right, it's like really good. But again, it's a little bit inconsistent. So maybe for that, I'll give it a 6. Presentation wise, I don't know. It's just fried chicken, right? So how much can you really do with it? So it is what it is. I'll give it a 7. Portion. I mean, that was a good portion that I just ate. So yeah, I'll give that a 9. But again, that depends on a lot of stuff. And finally, aftertaste. That's one of the things that, when I mean aftertaste, I don't mean just the taste. I mean like how you feel after you eat it and how long it lingers with you. And that's one of its most negative points, I would say. So I would give that like 4. They say Taco Bell makes you run to the washroom after. Well, this not only does this kind of make you run to the washroom, but it also sometimes makes you want to go to the hospital and get your heart checked. I don't know if it's psychological, but it's like, man, my heart kind of hurts after eating KFC. But yeah, overall, I don't know. This is not really an average or anything, but I just give it a 7, I guess. And my final verdict is it's good. Depending on the situation and the scenario. When it hits the mood, when the mood is right, I should say, it hits the spot. Like I said, if you're on a beach or something like that, it's good. But it's not something you can eat often, definitely. Not just for the health reasons, but it just gets to you if you eat it too often, I guess. So let me know what you guys think of KFC. And as always, I take suggestions to help me decide which food court videos I should do next rather. But anyways, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it relaxing. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.